Welcome to the second part of News Across Nigeria, courtesy of our Eyewitness portal. We'd like to show you a couple of pictures, or more than a couple, that some of you, our eyewitness reporters, have sent to Channels Television on what's happening in their various states. And we begin with this dilapidated classroom at the Hawul Community School in Borno State. Our eyewitness reporter is calling on state authorities to renovate the entire school. And that looks like an accident that should not have happened. It's the picture of one which occurred in Kubwa district in Abuja, in the north central part of the country. It involves a road regulatory agency's vehicle and a private car. Our eyewitness reporter wants the Federal Road Safety Corps to intensify its orientation of drivers across the country. And this one involves vehicles as well. It's a traffic gridlock taken along Ojo Road in Amuwo-Odofin in Lagos State, southwest Nigeria. The person that sent in the picture wants state authorities to help find a permanent parking space for tankers to end the long hours spent to crawl through this road, something the state governor has talked about and says he will enforce so that that comes to an end. And finally, this picture is coming from Ilorin. It's the University of Ilorin in Kwara State. These folk are waiting for transportation. He's calling on the institution's management to help resolve the hardship faced by students, especially between the hours of 4 and 8 p.m. So these are students, they're waiting to get on a bus or to get a vehicle to their various destinations. Thank you for sending these pictures. Please keep them coming. News across Nigeria continues now in the northern part of the country, and the tragic incidents of a bomb blast that occurred yesterday. Residents of Kano are counting their losses after the blast rocked the GSM market in the city, leaving 11 people dead and 53 others injured. The Kano State Commissioner of Police, Mohammed Katsina, says that 10 persons died on the spot, while 5 of the 58 persons rushed to the hospital later died. I spoke to the governor of Kano State, Abdullahi Ganduje, who spoke of what his administration was doing to alleviate the sufferings of the people. Let's listen to him. Ganduje.
Yeah.
You're welcome to Newstrack, Your Excellency.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Please tell us what your assessment is of this tragic incident.
It's very, very unfortunate. The bomb blast at the GSM market in Kano is very, very disturbing, because for a long time now, we have been working around the clock to ensure safety of Kano, and we were succeeding. But of a sudden, we got this twin blast, which is very, very unfortunate. So far, 11 people have been confirmed dead and over 50 people injured. I have visited all the hospitals where the injured people are receiving attention. Also, I have visited the market, and unfortunately, this market several attempts were made on this market by the Boko Haram. So now I have ordered for redesign of the market, to reconstruct the market, to ensure that the design will include security measures. I think if we do that, we shall get a kind of relief. And also, other open markets in Kano State, we are discussing with security agencies and stakeholders to ensure that we provide maximum security in these places, because it seems that the Boko Haram now has changed tactics of this bombing, especially using women. Also, the women who are in their normal dress covering everybody, covering all the body, that one too, with the ulama, we are looking into that issue to ensure that there is an easy way of screening people in public gatherings.
Your Excellency, we also extend our sincere condolences and empathy for the loss of life of the citizens of your state.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
What is
grateful for that.
What is being done by the state government. We hear that your administration is going to bear the cost of the treatment of the victims in the hospitals.
Yes, already we have given that directive. All of those who are receiving treatment is free of charge. Even if it involves operation, it must be done free of charge. And I have given a standing order to our hospitals, public hospitals and private hospitals. Whenever we have that kind of unfortunate incident, I gave an order that the treatment should be given freely so that we can collect the bills and pay. The government will pay, because we should not allow bureaucracy, at the risk of the lives of our people.
Kano State Governor Abdullahi Umar Ganduje speaking earlier to us. Now, the Nigeria Governors Forum says it's considering reduction in the salaries of political office holders as a means of reducing the huge overhead costs of state governments in the face of declining fiscal revenue. The chairman of the forum said this while reading out their resolutions after a 4-hour meeting attended by over 22 state executives. Our correspondent, Larry Lasisi, reports.
States chief executives arriving for the Nigerian Governors Forum meeting at the Presidential Villa in Abuja. The meeting is expected to focus on issues confronting states in the country. 4 hours later, the governors came up with some resolutions, one of which is on the over 1 trillion naira fine against telecommunications company MTN.
Hence, the MTN has accepted that they made the offense, they committed the offense, and also they apologize, and they're looking for leniency. We, the Governors Forum, decide and support the NCC to abide by the laws of the land, and the laws of our land did not in any way give any leniency or just make a deliberate offense to our nation.
The governors say something must be done to address the revenue constraints confronting the economy.
We must look at the way that we enhance the revenue generation, and at the same time to look at the way also we are going to cut our overhead costs, more especially in political office holder salary and other overhead expenses. And we are looking at coming together for a roundtable discussion with the Mr. President and his team, and at the same time with the governors and technocrats and experts in the economy to see that how we can be able to tackle our trouble situation.
Other governors also emphasized the need for another strategy to tackle the economic situation.
The so-called bailout money that we received has been utilized, and now we need another bailout, because every month we are in deficit. The income we have could not meet the revenue the expenditure that we are spending.
Your revenue is actually going down, and it's likely going to go down a lot more by next year. Salaries have gone up, so all kinds of considerations will be given. We'll need to look at the possibilities of looking to political office holder salaries and also all other salaries, because it's not a question of being able to run governance now. Most states are not even able to pay salary, not to talk of capital project. And if we cannot free funds for capital development, then the rest of Nigerians are just shut out of government.
They were also clear on the fine against MTN.
MTN, we believe that MTN should pay the fine.
No leeway for MTN.
There shouldn't be. The law is the law.
The governors say it is clear that the country cannot continue with the present economic situation, and they are committed to ensuring that a new roadmap is worked out. Lanre Lasese, Channels Television News.
From that story that affects all the states in the Nigerian Federation, let's turn our attention to one particular state now, Rivers State. In the South, it appears the war of words between the All Progressives Congress, the APC, and the People's Democratic Party over sundry issues of governance is far from over. This time, in a meeting with journalists in Port Harcourt, the Rivers State capital, leaders of the APC accused the state governor, Nyesom Wike, of eroding all the legacy left behind by former governor Rotimi Amechi in education, security, and workers' welfare. The Secretary of the Association of Local Government in the state, Samuel Onosike, says the accusations of the APC are unfounded. According to him, all the funds meant for the councils have been duly disbursed.
Thank you, Punch. Governor Nyesom Wike swooped on and withheld local councils allocation for September and October 2015, resulting in non-payment of teachers and council workers across the state. Some LGA councils such as Opobo Nkoro owe council workers salaries from July 2015 till date. Gentlemen, shall a governor just with impunity sweep away the allocation of local governments? This is ridiculous.
When you talk about the issue of the activities of local governments, Nyesom Wike, the governor of Rivers State, is one man who has made it clear that all arms of government should be allowed to work independently. And he has demonstrated it not only by allowing the local governments in the 23 local governments in Rivers State function properly, but even in the judiciary, he has allowed them have a free access to their funds, because he will say clearly, if democracy must succeed, then the grassroots should be allowed to perform. And the only way the grassroots will perform is when funds that have been allocated to them from the federation account be allowed to reach them straight.
Now, how do you stimulate private sector investment for economic growth? A two-day forum in Delta State may have the answer to that question when we return. Stay with us.